see. It's Shane Bieber against Matthew Boyd, who we beat already once this year. Bieber actually I think this was game 2 for us. He's coming off a really big beatdown of the Tigers in the White Sox in our last couple games. So we're going to be on the road in Commerica Park. There we go. So it's Bieber. Bieber looks kind of tired a little bit. Do we skip him and go to Carrasco? Nah. Alright. Looks like we need to make a couple of subs in the lineup. Got some tired players. First off, Santana needs a day off. So Bowers. Oh, that's a lefty on the hill. I don't want to do that. Well, Arroyo's going to play second. And Leon's going to catch. You're not leading off. There we go. All right. I don't think these guys can play other positions. All right, we'll leave that to go. So those are... Yeah, I don't have anybody else that can play first base other than Bowers, but now Santana will be fine for one more game. Maybe one of these days I could try Domingo Santana out there at first base, and we'll see how that goes. All right, here we go. Game number 7 for me.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the opener of this 4-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Matthew Boyd gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really
Yeah, we got him
game.
an opening day for us. They've had an off day since.
Digging in, Oscar Mercado, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Need to get him going. All right, here we go.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Francisco Lindor, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Mercado on at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out, double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed
Ooh,
for strike
wow,
number
swing
2.
at that one.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if I mentioned it earlier on an earlier stream game. I did end up signing Lindor to an extension in this. So
Popped
we end
up.
up playing it beyond the 2020 season. He'll be around for a
And
while.
there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
13 ribbies through 6 games.
The set and the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Swing
Oh,
and a miss
that
for
would've been ball
strike
4, I
3.
think.
Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
All right.
1 left for
Still
the
work
Tribe.
now.
Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. More to come after this on MLB Network. Shane Bieber will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
In now, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, he's got a 5-game winning streak now.
The designated hitter, Harold Castro.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Santana's got it. To second for 1. To Santana
Nice.
to get the double play.
3-6-3.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Let's see, 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Tigers fail to make any noise. Still no score. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a full count now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a slider, strike 3
I thought that was a ball outside.
Out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys.
Fooled me on that one.
This one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
All right, Luplo.
Into the box, Jordan Luplo. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-1 pitch.
Same
That
exact
circle change
spot.
swung on and missed. 2-2. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Domingo Santana waits on deck. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. No score here as we play inning number 2.
This guy's been on fire lately, just not with his glove.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks
2
and
walks in
bunches,
a
and
row.
that's
I'll
already
take those.
2 walks here in the early going. We'll
1
see
out,
if this
2 on,
continues
1
to
out.
be an issue for him as this
That's
start
the bottom of my
continues.
order.
Into the
backup
box
catcher.
now, Sandy Leon. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's just 1 for 6. 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's
That
strike
circle
2.
change is killing me.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Keeps throwing that. I'm going to have another outing like I did against Gio Gonzalez.
And you can tell he wanted to
see?
hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do?
That was ball.
You come in. That's
Ball 2
a hard
right there.
pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really
All right,
makes it
Arroyo.
difficult to get that
Played 3
bat
games in a
out.
row now. Then you're going to sit for a little while after this.
Standing in now, Christian Arroyo. Full count now, 3-2. Boy, not
There we
close
go.
again. His
Load him up.
third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Coming to the plate now, Oscar Mercado, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. 2-1, here it is. And it's 2 balls
That
and 2
circle
strikes
change.
now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
2 out, bases
Goes
loaded.
that again. And, oh, man.
Still even at 2-2.
That was ball 4. That was ball 3. What'd I swing at that for? Trying to protect. Controller's vibrating.
And he strikes him out.
Damn.
Missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. 3 left for the Indians. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Oh, man. That was a golden opportunity.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. The 3-2 pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center
man,
field.
that's not good. It's out of here.
Fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Out of here.
I owned him in the opening series in Cleveland. I think I struck him out like 8 times in that series.
Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate, Cameron Maben. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate now, Austin Romine. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Come on, really? I was right there.
Hop over the wall now.
Oh my God.
Second base here. It's a ground rule double.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Oh, man.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the
That was some good hitting there, but man.
Putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
I was right there for that ball. I should only have triple, not a run.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually
got him
looking, let's get out of this.
And that'll do it.
Man.
The inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We played 2 full. The Tigers lead it 2-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
There we go.
Looking up is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
I'll take that back.
It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
All right, Jose.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
Thank you, Mr. Boyd.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That one went out of play. If I made more contact, that'd have been a pop-up.
On a rope to the second baseman. Throwing behind the
Glad
runner.
I didn't go with the hit and run. I almost did.
The right fielder, number 32, Reyes.
Digging in to try it again, Franmil Reyes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, keeping
Man, they really are
particularly
worried about me over there trying to
tabs on
steal,
him.
aren't they?
Here's the 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Dang circle change.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now Reyes with a drive. Well,
Oh, that's
out to
gone.
deep left field.
Get out of here.
Into the bullpen and
He hung it.
gone.
Thank you, Mr. Boyd, for that present.
So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Tribe has moved in front here 3-2.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
All right, Jordan Luplow.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Hit me last time too.
High chopper to third. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Domingo Santana.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. And that misses. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Count even at
Chasing that high
2-2.
heat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. Stewart will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Indians 3 and the Tigers 2. Bottom of the 3rd now. At the plate, Victor Reyes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Oh, jeez.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop.
Where's the ball?
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild.
Oh, and he can't pick it
Oh,
up cleanly.
come on. Oh. How's that a base hit? Oh, my gosh.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he misses with it, ball
Son of a
four. So
gun.
that'll load the bases, and now he's
All
really
over
going to
the
need to get
place.
a ground ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something
It's,
mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
All right. So that did something here to get my head
Needs a
screwed
punch
on.
out here. Can he get it? Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Hit out towards second. A step on the bag for one. On to first.
All right, got that
but
double
meanwhile,
play.
The run is in. That'll
Fantastic.
tie the ball game.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't
Well,
get an
I'll
RBI
take the
in
2
that
outs
spot.
and
That's a rally
give the
killer.
run up. I thought he was going to flip the ball. That's why I hesitated on the throw, but I still got it. So I'll take it.
So digging in now,
All right.
Cameron Maben. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The set and the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Ball 2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the
All right,
big
get out of
inning
that.
is avoided as the
Man.
side is retired. Tigers get just the 1. 3 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back from Commerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-2.
It's the guy I'd vote with the best beard on my team here.
Got him swinging in the dirt.
Circle change.
And
Dang
he
it.
makes the throw to first. Leon is retired, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-2 pitch. Is swung
Oh,
on and
couldn't
missed.
catch
He
up
got
to
him
that.
on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy out
I
the
honestly
letters.
was
It's
sitting
the
on
ultimate
trying
challenge
a
pitching.
breaking
For
ball
me
again there.
personally, Watching
Dang.
hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup
That
gets him out
circle
front for
game,
strike 2.
man.
3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Liner towards second.
There we go.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And there he goes towards second.
I shouldn't have swung. Breaking ball, that was an easy stolen base.
Ends the inning. Indians leave 1. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
Well, that's good news.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. It was an RBI triple.
Although I do have a
in his
couple of
first
pitchers in the
at-bat.
minors I could bring up to fill that spot if there's an injury, but he was one of my best pitchers.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Luplow is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Striding in, Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Frozen on
There
the
we
fastball.
go.
Never had a chance, and the
right.
inning is over. Tigers leave 1. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
think it's a good idea.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
Oh.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner.
That's a dick. That's in the corner.
Gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Get on 2. All right. Here's a double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
In now, Carlos Santana. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Turned on down the line.
There we go.
A dive, and he can't hang on.
Oh.
And he'll reach first.
Didn't
as
get
they
away from
can't
him
make
far
the
enough
play on
to
him.
get him over to third. It's all right.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
All right, friend.
To the plate now, Franmil Reyes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground at first. One there.
Not what I wanted. Hit it hard, but right at him.
6-1 double
Darn it.
play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Men on third with 2 down. Line toward right center. Stewart is there and he puts this one away.
Opportunity,
for the third out.
2 on,
So
nobody
great
out,
job there
and
of
couldn't
working
get
out
it
of
done.
potential trouble. 1 left
Darn
for
it.
the Tribe. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tied at 3-3. At the plate, Victor.
All right, let me actually get him throwing.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. Lined but speared on a hop. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now back, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2.
Ooh, one pitch. The changeup, not the slider.
Lifted into the air to shallow center.
Whoa, come in.
Comes the center fielder.
Oh, come on.
He can't get there as it
I thought
falls in.
the shortstop was going to go out for it.
And now he'll get
Well,
into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy
I don't need
innings.
to see
But
that.
now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base.
Looking at a
All right.
fastball to
Get out of
end
it.
the inning.
Man, I
Danger
thought
averted
Lindor was going to be the
following
guy I
two-out
had
double.
control of there.
They'll touch that remote.
All right.
More on
No harm, no
MLB
foul.
Network right after this. Ivan Nova takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be in the same boat with my pitcher. Yeah, Rodriguez is probably going to come in.
Yeah, Matty, it's
to
always
see
a
how
little
my current pitcher
frustrating
was
when
doing.
you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center.
Chasing after it is Maben.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Ready once again, Sandy Leon. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Christian Arroyo.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Christian Arroyo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline.
There we go.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado. Hit softly on the ground to third.
He barehanded it, but he took him off the base.
Pulls
All
him
right.
off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
That works.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So striding in, Francisco Lindor. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile.
Get through, get through. All right,
and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Jeffrey Rodriguez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 68, Jeffrey Rodriguez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Now at the plate, Cameron Maybin. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Romine.
At the plate now, Austin Romine. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Here's the 1-2.
Get him chasing. Nope.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
He's running. And he fouls this one off. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Popped him up. Rodriguez waits on it. One down.
All right. That works.
Now batting, number 14.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Slow roller down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Fastball well outside. The 2-2. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. One left for Detroit. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in and looking for more. Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Count remains 2-2.
Why was I swinging at that? That was way outside.
Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
One out now for the Indians in their 7th. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
What do you want me to do? Take strike 3? That was right in the zone. Looked like it to me. Okay.
At the plate, Franmil Reyes. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still tied 3-3. Last half of the 7th here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeimer Candelario. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch.
All right, let's do this first. No.
One out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reyes is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He was a ground out victim last time up. This pitch is popped up. Lindor is there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go down without a whimper here.
Right,
we'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now in the box, Jordan Luplow. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready on 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is over a few steps as he puts it away for the 1st out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Domingo Santana.
Striding forward now is the DH, Domingo Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
All right, gotta hold on a second. Gotta answer the phone for the wife. 1 second. All right, back. Sorry about that.
So now to the plate, Sandy Leon. Fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. Hit back.
That's not going to do it.
Scope has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. No change in this. Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Another
fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Scope.
Ooh, bad pitch.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
From the windup, the 2-1 pitch.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network. All set to start the 9th in this one. Striding.
Hold on. Just in case I get a run in here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any.
Oh,
chance.
get out of here.
Oh, and look at this.
Oh,
high in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead.
Utility man. Nice.
A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Not bad for the backup infielder coming through in the clutch. All right. But I got hand up.
Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Manny B. Hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Commerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Commerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Stewart moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
That's on the
With
ground.
this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good.
And the throw is in
All
time
right.
to get him to retire the
Bring in the
side.
old big closer now.
And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's now 4-3 Cleveland.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the
All right, Brad.
backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss.
There we
That's
go.
strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Kristen Stewart. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Got him swinging.
Nice.
Chased it well out of the zone.
All right,
and there
one more
are
out.
2 gone.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's
Take
going to
game
end
1
up
of this
as a
4-game
manager.
series.
2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the
3-game
closer.
win streak.
There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And he misses 2-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He
All
brings
right.
it in, and the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, that's
Oh,
just
boy.
a great job of battling
Rodriguez
on
pitched
the road.
well in
They
relief,
fought all
and
the way to
Stewart
the
and
end,
Arroyo
took
coming
the
through
lead in
with
the
that
top of the
solo
ninth,
homer.
and secured the
In the
W in the
ninth.
bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Indians came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jeffrey Rodriguez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brad Hand wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.